Australia's rail system is buckling under the pressure of torrential rain and long heat waves as severe weather becomes more frequent. It often leads to long delays for commuters and cross-country freight.
It's becoming a familiar story for commuters across the country.
I was going to Bondi Junction and the Martin Place till Bondi. It was like 40 minutes. I was just sitting on the train. It was not moving.
Last month, torrential rain disrupted several Sydney train lines as tracks and platforms became flooded. Floods across the mid-north coast in May saw the temporary closure of the North Coast line. And it's not just New South Wales experiencing delays. In Western Australia, summer heatwaves routinely force trains to significantly slow down to avoid track buckling.
Whenever the temperature hits 39 degrees Celsius, they slow trains by about 20 kilometres per hour.
Although inconvenient, it's a necessary step. Tracks can bend out of shape if trains travel too quickly during extreme heat. The delays don't just impact commuters. When major rail lines fail, it hurts our supply chain. Extreme rain in outback South Australia in 2022 washed out 300 kilometres of track, which severed Perth's land link for 24 days. The event cost about $320 million and led to brief shortages of staples for West Australians, including pasta, toilet paper and medicine. An analysis of the network by an expert at the University of Newcastle has identified a number of issues with the current networks.
The recent chaos isn't just bad luck. I think it's pointing to deeper failures.
Much of our rail infrastructure is very old, some elements even more than a century old, and many rail networks are contending with a maintenance gap. In Sydney alone, there is a backlog of nearly 40,000 defects on the rail network. In response to the challenges faced by rail freight networks, the Federal Minister for Transport recently released a refreshed national freight and supply chain strategy. Speaking to the Australasian Railway Association, Catherine King revealed ARTC is progressing the $1.1 billion network investment program and will continue to work with state governments and industry to identify critical infrastructure to build redundancy into the network. New South Wales Minister Chris Minns last week focusing on the development of new builds like the Metro West Line.
And we want the people of New South Wales to know that there is real substantial progress being made on this city-shaping piece of public transport infrastructure.
Though it seems commuter chaos during downpours remains a constant threat.
It's been happening more and more this year. Whereas before I didn't really have much of a problem with it, but I think there's been lots and lots of stuff that kind of happened back to back. A few was like weather events, a few were like scheduled.
Nicolina Carufe, Sky News Weather.